These children are celebrating the Jewish holiday of Purim here at Nes Harim outside Jerusalem. This is normally a place where youth groups and others come and spend a day or two hiking and enjoying the nature. But in the last few weeks, Nes Harim has become home to about 150 Jewish refugees fleeing the war in Ukraine. Many of them are children who came without their parents.
The same second that I heard the alarm, I heard a missile fall and heard that the children woke up and were crying. God gave me the thought, send the children out now.
That was 5 a.m. At 12 o'clock noontime. All the kids and the 3 families that were working with them were on a bus towards the Carpathian Mountains, bringing them further away from the battleground.
Rabbi Shlomo Wilhelm and his wife Esther have led the Jewish community in Zhytomyr, Ukraine for the last 27 years. Their work includes the Alumim Center, a children's home and social center for parents and children.
It was a miracle that we could get out with all the children. They were without passports, without permissions from their parents, and everyone got out to the last one.
Some of the kids had no passports. Some of the kids, they got the parents to WhatsApp a copy of a handwritten permission that they're allowing us to take the kids. But because it's wartime, so rules were flexible, and that's how we got all the kids out and into Israel.
Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett greeted the community as they arrived. They're now staying at Nes Harim, thanks to the KKL Jewish National Fund.
Within 48 hours, we changed the character of the center. The people that work here for volunteers from Keren Kayemet to Israel. We started to put closets together in the rooms to make them suitable for a long-term stay, that they would be suited for children, something that for sure isn't here usually.
Manager Gili Mayamon says the response has been overwhelming.
We've received many requests to volunteer, also to donate things, clothes, toys, gift baskets, also many professional people, teachers that want to help and come teach Hebrew.
This year's annual Purim party for nearby communities was even more special. Costumes, food, clowns, and games were part of the festive event. And it included a reading of the biblical book of Esther and its story of God delivering the Jewish people from a plot to destroy them in ancient Persia. Maimon says it's a privilege to serve the new arrivals.
It's also fun to educate the children. They are very appreciative, very attentive, very loving. We are trying to give them the feeling of being at home and of fun.
While Israel is ready for the newcomers to stay, their future is still uncertain.
It's a wonderful place where they've been very hospitable to us and all our needs, and it's a beautiful nature, but it's not a place where we can live long term.
Malki Bouquet is director of the Alumim Center.
We're just trying a lot of different things. In a different situation, we will see what's going on, how the war is continuing or ending, and what happens in Ukraine in the next day.
Esther says that while they are living a life of contradictions, a good attitude will see them through.
We need to know that there are things we have to take care of, things we have to do to think about the future, but at the same time, to try to stay positive, stay happy, celebrate Purim in the best way we can, because there's a saying that joy breaks through barriers.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Nes Harim, Israel.